Hey Virgo, what's happening? Heyo. Thank you for coming to my channel, Strength Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the week of February 1st through 7th, 2019. As always, if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, throw it out. Boy, we're already getting started. So got the Two of Cups. This is my twin flame card, personally. So, something about twin flame or soulmate connection. Two of Swords, you're kind of at a standstill with it. Nine of Swords, it's keeping you up. Seven of Pentacles, so you're at a point in this connection where you could cut it now, or you could keep working on it. You're not quite sure. Nine of Cups, you're kind of really clinging to your emotions. Like, you're really trying not to be emotionally vulnerable here, which is no surprise for my Virgos, no offense. But, like, really wondering what you should do. So you've got this Five of Cups, and you're really kind of looking at reversed. I just got a feeling that it should be reversed. You're not being realistic about it, I guess. You're letting a lot of your insecurities take over. You're not really thinking things through. You're just kind of looking at, like, everything bad and being like, man, like, fuck. But you're not looking at the literal Two of Cups right next to you, you know? You've got this Hermit right under the Nine of Swords. So, I mean, really, it's time to reflect and really go do some real soul searching. It's time. It feels like it's been time for a minute. You've got this Strength saying don't rush. Don't rush the process. Don't rush through your decision, I guess. Take your time. Really decide if this is what you want or not. Really reflect yourself. And for some of you, this feels like a connection lost, and that you really need to reflect and understand why you lost that connection. You've got the King of Pentacles reversed right under the Nine of Cups, so you're not being emotionally generous, like, at all whatsoever. You've got this Three of Cups right here. I don't think this outcome's going to be as bad as you think it is. Like, oof. We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Pentacles. So, like, yes, this was a very strong connection. This feels like a connection that's ended already, that you're more so reflecting on, really, than being able to do anything about. Like, you want to move on with your life, but it's just not, it's not happening, Captain. Yeah, I mean, whoever this was, like, we got the Ace of Cups. I mean, you had a lot of love for this person. You're very upset over this. And then you've got the Empress. Like, this was your queen. This was who you worship. But with that King and Queen of Pentacles reversed right under the Nine of Cups, it feels like it didn't work out because you weren't willing to be emotionally vulnerable. You weren't willing to be honest about how you felt with them or with yourself. Yeah, this Three of Swords, I mean, ultimate heartbreak. This really broke you. Whatever this was. Can I get some clarification on this Nine of Cups, followed by the King and Queen of Pentacles reversed? Yeah. Five of Swords in the double reverse. You're so tied down by your insecurities. You're so tied down by your own headspace that you didn't even give this a chance. Honestly. Wow. Okay. There was definitely a third party involved. We just got 1, 2, 3, 4 threes. The Empress is the third major arcana. And then you've got this. So I just pulled out the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, and then also the Two of Coins. So you were definitely emotionally invested, but it was like you had already given up before you started. Like, you already figured that it was going to go downhill, so you just watched it go downhill. You didn't... Something needed to be balanced. Something needed to... Honestly, for some of you, I feel like you were the cheater in this. And that's why you got that Two of Pentacles, because the Two of Pentacles is literally balancing something, and it didn't balance in your favor. So we've got the Five of Wands followed by the Nine of Wands. Both... I just feel like this was a lot of wasted effort. Whatever this connection was, it was a lot of wasted effort. Was it wasted effort on your part or on the other person's part, though? I just feel like the Empress and this Queen of Pentacles are two different people. Like, at first, they felt like the same person, but I think that's just because you have a very specific type. The Chariot and the Knight of Cups. One of you worked really hard for this. One of you just kept trying and trying and trying, and I feel like it was the other person. I feel like it was one of the other people. Like this Two of Cups and this Three of Swords, I feel like you lost a twin soul connection because of your own stupidity, because you couldn't keep it in your pants. I mean, that sucks. It really does suck. Because, I mean, for me, for my readings, man, Queen of Cups reversed. Whoever this other person was, you really put them through a ringer. Like, I don't... Ace of Cups reversed. It's like you don't care. What the hell, Virgo? Like, that's really fucked up. I mean, this could be reversed, but I'm just reading it how I'm getting it. And I really feel like I just... For you Virgos out there that are cheaters, for anyone watching this that are cheaters, that's really fucked up to put someone through. That's disgusting. At the end of the day, and you can hate me all you fucking want, but that's how I fucking feel about it. It's disgusting. It's unnecessary. It's not gonna make you happy. Like, there's no point for it. And it's all because of this Nine of Cups, because you're trying to protect your own emotions. Like, what about everyone else involved? If you really want to protect your emotions that bad, don't get in relationships. If that's how you really fucking feel, don't get in relationships. It's 9 of Cups again. You gotta stop being so selfish. Like, for me, the 9 of Cups is a very selfish card. It's very, I have all my cups, and I don't need anything else. You gotta be honest with yourself. The only way you're gonna move past this, the only way you're gonna get any better is if you start being fucking honest with yourself. And if, Virgo, if this is the other person, if this is, let me just stop, because I know there are some Virgos that weren't cheaters, that weren't the cheater in this situation. Somebody definitely cheated on somebody, though, but they weren't the cheater in the situation. You gotta be honest with yourself as well. If this person cheated on you, this person, because it feels like whoever cheated on the other really put them through a ringer, and this situation lasted for a long time. So if you were the one getting cheated on, Virgo, why do you want to hold on to someone like that? Someone that is being so fucking selfish with their cups. They got all 9 of these cups and they can't even give you one. Like, that's the whole thing. And for those of you that know that your partner is cheating on you and are deciding if you want to continue working on this, don't. It's a dead end. Walk away. If this person changes after you walk away and genuinely proves that they have changed, then fine. But don't let this ruin you. Because they're not worth it, I promise you that. They're not. And Virgo, if you're the cheater, which I feel like this reading is more so for those people, you need to get your shit together. You need to get it the fuck together. Man, there's just so much anger in this situation. And for me, too, just being, like, somebody who's been there. And I really feel like you're acting like this because of your own insecurities, and that's fucking stupid. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. That's fucking stupid for you to ruin other people just because you don't feel 100% about yourself. Like, come on. The other thing I want to point out is you're getting a lot of cups. I'd be careful with addiction. I'd be careful with controlled substances. Live your life, party, but just be careful what you party with. Just a random message. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted... If you're so... if you were the one that cheated and you're so heartbroken over this lost connection, you have nobody but yourself to blame. I mean, from what I'm seeing, this person really gave a fuck about you. Like, let me... Just give me a couple of cards about how this other person felt. 5 of Swords, they were always cleaning up your fucking messes. Ten of Swords, they went through a lot of fucking shit to keep you around. And then you got the Death card. This connection's lost for good. You completely changed them. They have no interest in coming back. Like, you completely ruined them. You changed them so much. You changed them on a karmic level. So much. Like, I just feel so bad for this other person. I feel so bad for whoever got cheated on in here. Like, I can really feel your sadness through this. I can feel all the fucking shit you went through. All the toxicity, everything. And I mean, that shit's necessary for us to change, for us to learn and to grow. Some of us just have to go through that. But it doesn't make it suck any less. For the Virgos on, there's nothing else I can say about this, honestly. If you were the one that got cheated on, don't go back. That connection's done. You need to walk away. Permanently. If you're the one that cheated on them, stop feeling sorry for yourself. That's, I mean, like, for the Virgos that got cheated on, or the cross-watchers that got cheated on, this heartbreak, like, it just feels detrimental. But for the cheaters, for the Virgos that cheated, for the ones that cheated on Virgo, it just feels super sorry for yourself. Like, just super, I miss this person. Like, then why the fuck did you fuck around with these other people, with these other shit? And some of you, it could have not been cheating. It could have also been drug use. You picked drugs over this person. Like, at the end of the day, and addiction is a whole mental issue. I mean, addiction is a whole, like, predisposition thing. But at the end of the day, like, you can't blame this person for... If that's the case, if you're cheating on this person with drugs, but it feels a lot worse than that. If you're cheating on this person with drugs, I mean, cheating on somebody with drugs is pretty fucking bad. I'm not trying to dismiss that or anything. But if you cheated on them with drugs, you can't be upset if they don't want to come back. And really, you can't fuck them up anymore. Like, being around you, it feels like a bad idea for them. Just for the ones that were cheated on, you just need to drop this person. If you cheated on them with another person, which is what I feel like with all the threes, you're a piece of shit. Sorry, you can change. You can quit your shit, but as of right now, you're a piece of shit. And you have nobody to blame but yourself. I feel like every video, like, I don't know what's going on with you Virgos, but I feel like every video I'm having to tell y'all that, like, you're in your mess. You're in the mess that you put yourself in. You made your bed, you gotta lie in it. For those of you that were cheated on, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I know that y'all are going to heal and y'all are going to be okay. And for those that were the cheaters, you can change. You've got to accept your past, and you've got to accept that that wasn't okay. You know, Virgos have a very, like, if they can reason it within themselves, then they're not going to admit that they're wrong. And Virgos can find a way to reason anything within themselves. And I'm not trying to have that come off as, like, me hating the sign Virgo or anything. I'm just very angry from this reading. I mean, that's it. There's nothing else I can say about this. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped. Let me know if it does in the comments.